But when we wouldn't be here on a weekend and a Friday night at 8 p.m, if we really want to get better, this isn't like it just doing it to feel good about ourselves. Like we're trying to get better, so we want to analyse and think how can we squeeze every ounce of potential out of ourselves possible.
Oh, it's broken.
Oh my god.
My feet were going to slide backwards as I was going to headbutt the screen. I'm going to really embarrass myself.
You guys go in. No squatting. It'll just be like a flush session.
Liars! Listen.
Or if that weight's a little bit too heavy, we will use 60% of your own max as a gun. Then what the squats actually start things off. Alright, starts nice and light, there's lots of reps to lightening portion of this movement rather than like your max. If that's too heavy for you, then work off the percentages. That'll be our full-time piece. Time starts, move feet out to the side and catch the 2-inch position. 3 reps here. Last one, we're getting 3 full snatch bounces, all the way to the squat. One of the drop snatch, no dip, just drop. Start tall, punch yourself down to the bottom. 3 reps, extend, shrug, pull, and then drop into the squat snatch, just like that. One smooth motion, no more than the dip. Down, up, squat. 3 reps, go. Vertical jump with the hips. 3 hang squat snatches, go. We're trying to elevate the bar vertically. Shrugging, pulling teeth close. And then punching to receive. Last one we go, dip. Practice that, check it from the start, you get caught like doing things that aren't great, it's hard to change that later. So most of those reps, those first 2 sets especially, should be pretty crisp, it's pretty light, and then you can like build from there. In terms of the movements, we'll touch on the skip movements in a second. I'm just going to talk about the overhead squats. So if you can squat snatch it and you're looking for speed, then squat snatch it, get into it straight away. I know when it gets heavy for me, I'm going to clean the barbell to my shoulders, hop it over onto my back, and then move out into like my overhead squat quick, then jerk it, steady myself to make sure I'm in a perfect position, because I'm probably not going to have the legs underneath to do heavy overhead squat or squat snatch the first one. Does that make sense? Skipping options. If you can't do crossover double unders, which I do not blame you, they're stupid and they hurt, but you'll do 2 lots of the double unders, regular double unders, and 2 lots of the crossover singles. They're your 4 participating options there. Yeah, barbells, once again, learn your lesson from the first part, get a good stimulus here for overhead squat, but don't go too heavy where you're like doing singles or you're failing to get it up. Cool? Alright, take like another 3 minutes at least to kind of chill out, get your skipping ropes out, develop a bit of a game plan. strong. Like there's so much strategy to it and thinking and being smart. And so you just always be analysing it. What could I have done better there? I know that last bar, when it was going broken, I was crumbling. I was nearly a failure, and I had to break halfway, and I barely hit my second set. So upon reflection, maybe instead of having a 30+ second break in the middle, I break my chest bars up a little bit earlier, or I do something a little bit earlier that gives me a bit more of a break, so I get that last bar feeling fresher. Cool. So even though I was like not unhappy with my performance, always analyse how I can get better. But when we wouldn't be here on a weekend, a Friday night at 8 PM, we really want to get better. This isn't like just doing it to feel good about ourselves. Like we're trying to get better, so we want to analyse and think how can we squeeze every ounce of potential out of ourselves possible. First session tomorrow will be at 8:30. It will have no barbells, no squatting. It'll just be like a flush session.
Liar! Liars! Listen. Liar!
The day movie, just machines, which will be fun. Nice way to start the day. You'll feel much better after you get the first session done. That was a big session, long session, 2 hours, and it was like intense. Intensity was up the whole time, so you'll be tired, you'll sleep all tonight, get lots of food, lots of drink, but good start, team.
Did you do that back today? We must get above the height of our head here, and then we make contact with both hands and feet. Both must come back and touch again. If you want to like, you can go and try and link them together.
Sport, I think like that type of training is like invaluable. It's awesome. I know I train every Saturday, every Wednesday, and every classes here with group, and then with our competing group 2 times a week, and it's like, it's freaking awesome. If you want to get good at the sport, everyone's got individual needs, so you've got to like prioritize those skills, and sometimes being in a group, you get nervous or self-conscious, or you don't truly be okay with failing, which is like a really important aspect of the sport. You've got to be okay with just like trial and error. That's how you figure stuff out. But in terms of like getting fit and pushing intensity, like that kind of stuff is great. So that was heaps of fun. A few fit people here who I've seen hurt a little bit more than I've seen hurt before. And like you're resting for twice as long as you're working today. So it just shows that like, yeah, it doesn't need to be always the most fancy workouts to do the job. But that was really fun. Everyone under 40, only 3 groups finished at under 40 today for the other 2 classes. Everyone got it, a few girls got the boys calories as well. So great start to the day. Let's get some breath and keep the momentum rolling.
I had no idea. I was like, oh my god, so that's not funny. I was on my shirt last week, didn't I?
It's broken.
Oh my god. What? That's fucking nuts. That's so.
Alright, welcome to the vlog. Is this a vlog?
Yeah.
Alright, we are just finished session 2 Saturday morning here at the HQ. We had a huge Friday Night Lights last night where we threw some barbells around, with some snatching, squat snatching and EMOM, and we finished with a open style prep workout, probably more of a quarterfinals prep. We just came back, we had a flush this morning, only machines and V-ups. It was heaps of fun.
It was not a flush. That's not a flush.
We're off to breakfast with the crew now. We'll be back for a gymnastics workshop with Daisy McDonald later, and we'll do some more fitness tonight, and then we'll head for some more at the pool tomorrow. Stay tuned and see what we go up to.
Last night was so much fun.
PR!
PR. Haven't hit a PR in a while.
Oh, so sweet.
So sweet. Yeah. Hey. Locals only, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
The scarix was so slippery on the second round.
Oh my god, the feet on the end.
My feet were gonna slide backwards as I was gonna headbutt the screen. I'm gonna really embarrass myself.
Tiff fully slipped over. She was like,
I was watching Daisy, I'm like, can't be that slippery. Then I got on, I'm like, oh my god.
I put my feet on like the you know, the standy bit.
Yeah.
So I had like some suction.
Yeah. Our left, we were pulling it like that hard that our left handle kept like losing tension on that first round.
I also, because the girls did standing bike the whole time.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's not crazy, but
I feel like it's easier to get it high.
yeah, I agree.
And then my feet were slipping off those pedals too a bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I looked over, we were like at 60, so we'd been on the machine for like no more than 2 minutes, and they were already on 80, and Pete was on 4,000 calories per hour, and I was like, okay,
Fuck, I should have put him on my team.
Franco and Marty just are big boys. They can hold big numbers.
We basically held the exact same numbers every single round the whole time. Like, there was no drop off.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Alright, where are we going to now?
Tuck shop. I'm going to absolutely demolish a banana smoothie.
Oh. I don't know if you can demolish a banana smoothie.
I'm going to sip slowly a banana smoothie.
I want like an bag and egg.
Hey!
Dyslexic!
Dyslexics.
Dyslexics.
There's a thing called a tradie roll here,
Oh yeah.
and it's egg and bacon roll with like hash brown and cheese.
Okay,
I
that's
sometimes get it without cheese, but it's fucking elite.
all right.
Yeah.
It's just like real messy. You gotta be prepared for like all of this.
Oh.
Hey,
My-
you got a new one here anyway.
Yeah, well, I drank like this much of it because it was so hot.
My almond milk latte sat in my belly and I thought I was going to be sick. It was so
Yeah.
bad.
Dude, we fully got coffees at like 8:10 this morning.
I drank my whole thing.
Dude,
What are you doing?
Visually, what they're doing, what the visions are like, ask the questions as you go. But yeah, this is Okay, although volume is a very important aspect of the sport, and the more reps get in, the more like your muscles and your body gets used to it. We do want to maintain a level of quality, intensity. We hit both, we probably hit both a little bit sluggishly, but now we can really focus. Hit this one, we're done, we'll go eat, celebrate afterwards. Cool? Alright, we're going to hit a pass open workout. Now it is 20.5. your own and think about how you go about it differently. So I did 10 rounds of the full muscle up squat walls, but every second round I would do 16 calorie rounds. So instead of my full process after 12 days about it, was like if I got on every round 8 calories, by the time I get on, get off, it's like a bit of a waste. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to do the 10.
But I guess in terms of like prioritising, I just know that there's certain things I still have to work on, whether that be like my muscle ups or my lifting. Like if that's part of that day's session, I get that done, and anything else I get done.
I was like, I was not a wake up call, but I had potentially started like giving myself too much space, and it was like, oh, you know what?
Back to plumbing. I've been in the exact same position. I did my trade straight out of school after year 10. I left, I did my 4 years or whatever, and now I've left in a position that I can always fall back on that. So I'm sort of set myself up reasonably well on that. It's nice risk now.
Not bad.
So when I quit plumbing the first time, I was coach-based, switched to coaching. So I was coaching sort of 17 hours or 17 classes a week. So that helped me. I'm still at home and stuff, so like there's not a lot of, I don't have a lot I need to finance. Like I own my car, all that stuff. Like I'm not paying off anything. So I'm pretty food, things like that. All my sponsors help me out. Like I don't have to buy any gym clothes or bricks or any real gym gear. So that's helped to keep. I really just show up to the gym every day and do the crap.
Done.
Like training, we just like on a general day, what do you guys do?
So me, I'm being like we all have injuries. I've like very much been like super injured for at least like for a long time now. To the point where I haven't been doing a lot of strength work. So the first thing I do every day is like, I go to Anytime Fitness, I put my own gym. I go like somewhere else to like kind of get in like a recovery zone. I do at least 60 minutes to 90 minutes for like a mobility protocol and then like activations and like corrective balances. So that's kind of like the biggest part of my recovery day. I kind of start my day like that because like Peter.
My performance has improved. I actually know a little better even though I'm eating like 1,000 more calories than I used to.
So starting to put those things in place, but like as much as I would love to go to the game, same as Pete, it's like A, I'm not running events yet, so that's not as realistic. B, I also have a gym that I like and equally not real passionate about running and coaching, so like I want to do the best I can, but like I also got a lot of things to balance as well.
Burn the mouth, Mike. They're leaving all of our ones that are all the same.
Bash! Oh! Laura could be in the lead.
I would say it's my best.
Barry!
So breaking that down for people, getting 90 calories, we're looking at
Mine was very slow actually. Mine was actually Devo. I looked up at the clock and I was like, am I for real right now? I don't think they're ugly, but I was so white.
Welcome to day 3 of the Baifit Athlete Camp. We have just gotten back from the pool. We are heading our final session of the weekend. It has been an unreal weekend. I'm a little bit tired, but we're going to keep going. We have a 40-minute aim on to cap things off. Stay tuned and see what we're up to.
So if you like do it properly, you're meant to start in a dead hang. So it sort of makes the first one a little bit challenging, I think. So if you want to like have a bit of a cheat code for your first one, I would jump to a chin up and then pull yourself over. But in terms of linking them, it's like completely opposite to a bar muscle up kick. You want to stay like hollow for a long time and then open up super late. So I feel like the best thing I can do is show you a bar muscle up kick, a couple bar muscle ups, and then a pull over, and like you can see the difference. I would jump. I find it's easy to do with bent legs, but try it. So do 2 bar muscle ups, then for a pullover, I try and push away a lot. So literally I do like a cast off the bar, and then I kick really late. So stay hollow, and then throw my leg over.
Oh my god!
Penis.
Oh, really? I think I push away enough so that I have momentum to travel around. If you find that you're opening at the bottom like bar muscler, you won't get over.
I push away into a hollow, where Daisy pushes back into like a Superman there, and she like keeps her feet behind her. She stays in that shape, and she never like opens into a hollow. She stays there until she comes around, and she uses like just that leg drive to come over. But the push away gives you all the momentum, so you're not actually having to maneuver your body to create a kick. You're just like using all that speed you created, and then she's like trying to tuck her knees to get back over, and then like get her feet back onto that side of the bar, and really touch the bar and then roll around it.
So some guys.
How'd you go?
I died, but I would do it again.
I know you guys, but that was like one of the funnest weeks we've ever had. We said, like the days we talked about like pretty often in terms of like volume and how much we train on the weekend. It's like it's pretty accurate. Like potentially we might do a little bit more sometimes, but because like there was lots of talking, there was lots of like we had heaps of play time as well, and lots of coaching cues, and we were together the whole time. We go eat together, come back together. Like the days did feel long, but in terms of overall volume, like that's a bit of a taste of what like I guess semi-professional CrossFitters would do on the weekend. And you guys all handled it pretty well. Like I said, the very first thing was like you wouldn't be here unless like you wanted to get better, and it shows you're all putting in a good amount of work in on your own to be the level you're at, and hopefully you learn a few things that you take away back to your own gyms or this gym and add it into your repertoire, whether it be a skill, a mindset thing, watching someone live their technique. Yeah, hopefully you got something out of it. I know like, yeah, this sport can get, like you need to be able to work hard on your own and not rely on motivation, but it can get pretty lonely sometimes. And I just think it's so much fun when you get to do it in a big group like this. So thank you so much for being part of it. This is the first of hopefully many to come. And yeah, you're more than welcome to come back anytime. Give yourself a big hand. Maddie, she organised and orchestrated all of this, and she, I don't know if you noticed, but she like sacrificed her own workout a few times this weekend to make sure she either had content or she was like taking care of you, or the spacing was good, because like you said, we don't have a huge gym, not the same luxury as some other spaces, but we make do with what we've got, but it comes with like a lot of logistics and thinking and preparation. So quick hand for Maddie for all that. Last one, let's just give a quick hand to Daze and Hayley. They literally flew down from Melbourne.
Yay!
Which is huge. Like they could have done the same training. Hopefully they enjoyed it too. But like I asked them to come as like not a favour, but like I think it's cool, especially having a big female demographic here at our gym. It's cool to have female athletes that you guys can look up to and see how they go about their business as well. Because like I'm keen to have some more elite females like come through our gym, and there's definitely like some coming up the ranks, but like to see what the like Days came through the calendar, which is like crazy. Like she's right at the top of the sport, and it's really cool to see girls like her and guys like Pete in the flesh and see what they're doing. So yeah, hopefully I got something out of that, and yeah, we really appreciate you guys coming down. Thank you.
I had a really fun.
Yeah, this is great.
We had a really fun. Oh wait. Like environment crew here, like it's very different than home. With lots of older people, and I have my little crew of young people. Like it's weird having like lots of older friends that come in here at school too. Different people, different vibe. I would fun. Got PR.
Yeah.
Because of you.
Yeah, we are pretty lucky. And you guys are only around the corner. Like anytime you want to come in, send us a message, you're welcome anytime. But yeah, we kind of like pride ourselves. We like often say like environment is everything around here, and we are super lucky. And I guess like there's no ruling of who can and can't come to our gym, but I think like people just kind of self-select, and the culture we've naturally built attracts young people, which is cool. We definitely have some older demographic who come to our personal training side of things, but especially like our Friday night lights, our gymnastics, and our monos, like when you're surrounded like by a group like this, it's only gonna like lift you to another level. And like even like when Franco, Marty and I were racing like Pete, Max and Brian, like that, you can't replace that with anything else. That competitive vibe, it's awesome. But I feel like we've really molded it in a way that's it's not toxic at all, in that like where you're trying to beat someone like to be one up on them, you like as soon as it's done, it's like you actually want to see them do well. And you want to have that race so that you're all getting better. And I think we've got a pretty unique thing in that we have that competitiveness without actually, we still want the best for the person next to us. So, yeah.
Your cadence.
3, 2, 1, click, click, back, back.
3, 2, 1, click, click, back, back.
Yeah.
And
Go Baifit or
wait, and so you say 5, 2, 1, and we
Three, 2, 1.
That's pretty good.
I'm so fucked, but that was so fun.